Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I imagine we'll have a lot of new people clicking in. I am Alex, I'm a trader, and I've been trading for multiple years now. This video is coming more so from some things that I've been doing outside of trading, but I believe it applies to not only trading, but everything. So this video is gonna be for everybody. I hope you guys enjoy. Without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing is you look at this, you're like, oh, it's a Bible quote. Maybe you're an atheist, maybe you're not, but what does it actually say? That's what you wanna know. So it says, faith is the assurance of things hoped for and the conviction of things not seen. So what does this mean? It means faith, or this belief that you have, assures the things that you're hoping for. So things that have not occurred, which people will say like religion is terrible for this because you're believing things without evidence, right? Because everything has to have evidence. But I'm going to prove to you this is false, and you need to get rid of that false belief so you can unlock the true potential of whatever you're trying to do in whatever aspect of your life. This is going to change everything. The next thing is it's the conviction of things not seen. So conviction just means you truly believe it. You have no doubt in your heart that this thing, which you haven't seen, which you have no evidence for, is going to happen. So how does this apply, even if you're not religious? Like, Alex, you sound like a crazy person. Well, you get in the car, you drive to work, and you don't think you're going to crash, right? You have to have faith. No one's going to turn into you on the drive to work. And what is the faith? Well, it's the assurance of things you're hoping for. You're hoping not to crash, right? Maybe you're not actively hoping that, but you need to have this belief to get in your car and drive to work going 60 miles an hour next to these people going the other way, right? And you're convicted of it. You truly believe it, no doubt in your heart, or else you would not get in your car, put your seatbelt on, and go driving because you'd think you're just going to die, right? So you have to have faith. And not only is that applying in like the car example, but it's applying in everything you do. So if you're going to go to school and you're going to try and be an engineer, you first have to have faith or belief that you can do it. And then all the actions follow that belief, and then you get the desired outcome, engineer, right? If you are an Olympic gold medalist or you want to be an Olympic gold medalist, maybe you train in track or something in high school, and then you go to college and you're D1 and you're starting to like kill it. You're like, wow, I think I could do better. I believe I could go and win at the national or at the Olympic level on the world stage. And then all the actions, like the training, you don't miss a single day. You don't miss a single meal. Your diet's on point. Your sleep's on point. Then you go. Maybe you win it, right? Or maybe the first time around, maybe you get fourth place, no medal. But now you have even more evidence you can do it. So you have more true evidence because of the outcome you got. And then when you go back to the faith, your faith is even more, you have even more conviction in this thing, and you go even harder because you're like, I'm like this close. I can taste it, right? So you have faith, actions, and then outcome. How does this apply to trading, Alex? That's your next question if you're a trader here. If you're not, so be it. But with trading, there's a lot of floating around beliefs that people put their faith in incorrectly. So on Twitter, you might see like, well, I was grinding. It took me 3 years. I lost 30 grand first, and then I went and did it. So it's going to take 3 years for you, and you're going to lose a lot of money first too, right? It's like, well, what the hell, man? Like, why do I need to go lose the money first? Why can't I just believe I can go and do it? Maybe I believe I can go and do it without losing any money first, or maybe just a little bit, right? Maybe you lose a couple grand and then you figure it out and then up it goes. And why would it have to take 3 years? There's all these strategies out there. If these strategies actually work, I should be able to learn the strategy, learn maybe one simple setup of the strategy, and then go and make money doing that if you're so confident in it, right? So super important to not let these limiting beliefs from, I don't want to say stupid people, but stupid people, limit you in what you can do. Like the same way, if you are in your job and maybe you talk to a friend and you're like, yeah, I really want to start this business. And he's like, nah, you can't do it. And you're like, yeah, maybe I can. It's like, well, how are you going to go and start the business if you don't even believe you can do it, right? So this applies to everything. You need to have the faith first, then the actions, then the outcome. How do you have faith? Well, biblically, you can read the Bible and it's supposed to increase your faith. Outside of that, pick the thing you want. Maybe it's a desire in your heart. You're like, I really want to be a trader. I have this day job, whatever it is. Like, okay, I really believe I can do it. Okay. Tell yourself that. Maybe you write it down, put it behind your monitor. Say like, I believe I can do it. And it shouldn't take more than a year, maybe 3 months, 4 months, depending on how long you've been trading. And then identify the actions you should take. Obviously I'm a little biased, but I'm going to recommend the strat because the strat is objective. It must work, which is going to be the next video I put out. And we know exactly what we're looking for. So you can learn one of the strategies. If you learn all of the strat, it's going to take a long time, but you can learn one of the strategies, the 3 concepts for trading, and you can make money doing the one strategy. Maybe it takes you a couple months. We have a boot camp coming up. You could learn it there. And after that, I expect maybe it takes 2 weeks for you to figure it out and start making money. And if you do the risk management right, like we said, you don't have to lose 20 grand first. You can lose maybe 500 first trying to figure it out, and then you start making your money, right? So I'm going to be biased there, but that's what I believe. And I believe it because I've seen it. I've got people in here who are like, Alex, killing it now. Thanks. Right? So don't limit yourself by other people's beliefs on what you can do. Unchain yourself from the fact that other people don't believe in you. Believe in yourself. Go and do the thing. And I truly believe you can do it. So that is all. It's going to give you something to think about. I suggest maybe meditate on this idea for a little bit and be like, okay, well, does this apply everywhere else in my life? It will. And that's going to be about it for the video. So I know it's really short and sweet, but this is life-changing, changes my life and how I look at things, and I hope it changes yours. So go out there, go do great things. Thank you for watching, and adios. Have a great rest of your day.